I think like this whole area of like human-robot interaction is incredibly fascinating because it realizes all kinds of new applications. It's kind of freeing robots from just living in the factories behind closed doors and like actually making them impact our lives in everyday ways. My name is Heather Knight and I'm a roboticist. I work with social robots. I grew up in Boston, outside of Boston in Lexington, Massachusetts, and enrolled in every after-school program from like ballet dancing to like pottery to, I don't know, science team, nerdy things like that. PCs are everywhere now, and that's kind of old news. Mobile phones are everywhere now, and that's kind of old news. I mean, like, why not robots next? I took a little break during school. I was doing a 5-year program. I ended up working for this robotics company in Paris called Aldebaran Robotics, and their motive is to enable the personal robot revolution. I think it's really important for technology to impact people, and I just think it kind of loses meaning, like when people are out of that equation. That was actually something I really missed. As cool as space is, and like as many stories as that gives, like I really missed that connection to people. We made a really fun music video with OKGo earlier this year, this Rube Goldberg machine, and that was really fun. And since then we've got to consult with different TV shows and build these crazy like car organ instruments, like commercial, and do a lot more like public art and like art festivals. I started having like these ideas about combining robotics and performance, so I started originally a website, but now kind of a theater company called Marilyn Monrobot. I was interested in this intersection of robotics and entertainment and what one could teach the other, like new tools for creative expression and also new technologies for robots that want to understand people. So I went back to school because I knew in order to realize some of the ideas that I wanted to create, I needed to learn a little bit more. Robotics is complicated because you have to know about programming, you have to know about physically building things, you need to know about electronics to do the motors and the sensors. And also I wanted to find a community where there was a really strong arts space and meet more people to kind of collaborate with. I've been working with other people at Carnegie Mellon on these algorithms to try to understand and parse the audience response. So not just like show me a postcard and I'm going to do an act, but do you like this? And like pay attention to what they're like. Are they laughing? Or is there applause? So there's a lot of spin-off technology that happens from these types of performances, like the voice generation stuff, like audience tracking technologies. What if we could develop better voice generation technologies that would help people that have lost their voice express themselves in a natural way? I don't feel like I'm waiting to finish school before starting my next project. I feel like this is my next project, and school is something that's helping me do that project. You know, I'm more interested in impacting the future than I am in like taking home a really big paycheck. Technology is an enabler for everything. I'm not trying to get robots to take over the world. I'm trying to like make robots that can be our companions and be our friends, and maybe one day we can all have Rosie the robot in our home.